have two students who come every week now from the burn, and they bring their compost on the Bex, and they're so excited to bring it to us every week when they drop it off. And we kind of like joke with them that they're our burn composters, and they're like, how was the Bex ride today? And just seeing that the students are there's that level of dedication that people are really kind of willing to go out of their way, get on a bus and drive 20 minutes to bring their compost when they could easily just throw it in the trash. A big part of our goals for this year was to work on establishing some sort of a pilot program that would be university sponsored and a really efficient, sustainable program to allow students to compost in a way that could really be managed easily and be sustainable across multiple years and not just a 3-month program. By making it a program that's even more accessible than the existing program, which is mainly the Grow Garden, we knew that we'd be able to actually pull from a larger pool than ever.
I looked up the garden as soon as I applied to GW, or as soon as I decided I was coming here. The quality of the food that we eat is so dependent on soil quality. I think that when I look at the amount of food waste that I produce, I am thinking about who grew it. Those chutes that are in District Hall, you shove your trash bag down, where does it go, right? And when we're throwing that into the landfill, it's human energy that is being discarded. I love what the Office of Sustainability is doing right now, and having volunteers sort through the compost that's collected in Columbus Plaza as part of their pilot program.
On Friday afternoons, they will bring it over to us. It will get dropped off basically into a small collection bin where we have volunteers who will we have a set of tongs, like kitchen tongs, and just sort through the material to make sure there's no rubber bands on your vegetables or plastic from something, any metals, basically just sorting out contaminants. Once that is sort of checked and approved, it goes into one of our sort of 30-gallon toters, which are what we use to sort of move the compost around and store it in a bin sort of in the loading dock area behind District House. That gets picked up around 4 times a week and is taken over to Prince George's County in Maryland, where they have a massive industrial facility.
Everything here is designed to be reused in essence. We take that and we turn it back into a usable compost, a soil amendment, and it's sold to the public. It's also being used in the White House lawns, and it's being used in farmers' fields all around the state of Maryland. Really, what motivates me is, I go home and I have 2 young children, and I know the things that I like to do, going outside and being outside, going fishing or going through hikes and stuff, and I want to have an environment where my kids can grow up and do the same thing, and hopefully their kids can do the same thing. So by reducing the amount of waste that we have, I'm not creating these mountains of trash. I'm creating mountains of beautiful landscape, that I can enjoy in my later years, and my kids can theirs, and their kids can theirs.
Composting is kind of a very niche interest within sustainability.
I think it becomes a problem when our waste becomes out of sight, out of mind.
Why should you compost? It's because it's going to help save the earth. It's going to help save our ecosystem.
Every student that walks by and sees a composting program, I just hope that they kind of question it and start to think, well, maybe I could do that.